Hi guys, Hope. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be filming. I haven't filmed in like 2 weeks. Guys, I haven't posted in over a week, and that is like literally the craziest thing to me, just because I've never gone over a week without posting. Okay, maybe back like years ago, but like since I've consistently been committed to YouTube, I get at least one video up a week, but usually it's 2. There hasn't even been really a time where it's been like less than 2 videos a week, so the fact that I haven't even uploaded in a week is crazy. And I know this is kind of a time of transition with my channel. I know I've had quite a few new subscribers lately, which I'm so grateful for. This new year has brought joy with my channel and also a lot of change. And yeah, so I thought I would just sit down and do a get ready with me, because I haven't even done like a get ready with me in a while. So I thought I would sit down and chit chat, talk about some life updates. I have quite a few life updates, not a lot of life updates, but just kind of things to share, why I kind of have been a little bit busy, out of the loop. And yeah, so let's just get started. If I forget to mention the product that I'm using because I'm too busy talking, I will list all the products that I use down in the description box. I always do that, and I always link them. So I already primed my face with the DermaE Radiant Facial Oil, the one that's the collab with Sunkissed Elbow. I talk about it all the time, especially in the winter time. So that's why my face looks really shiny and whatever. And then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base just to do my nose. I only use a little bit on my nose. I just think it's a nice, like, decent pore filler. It's a good one for the drugstore. And if you don't have, like, I have pores, but I'm not so concerned about, they're not too terrible. Like, I'm not like I need the most thickest pore filling primer just because I have dry skin. But I have recommended this to people. People have bought it off my recommendation and they've said they loved it. So some of them have oily skin, but I have very dry skin in the winter. Well, I wouldn't say severely dry, but it's dry, and it's a big factor in using a lot of products, especially my forehead. Okay, and then for foundation, I'm going to use this again because I still am going back and forth. I just don't know how I feel. I know I talked about it in my kind of favorites update video from like over a week ago now, a couple videos ago, about how I thought it was decent, but a lot of people are raving about it, and I just am not on that bandwagon yet. So I want to keep trying it, especially like in the summer, you know. But I haven't used this Wet n Wild cushion foundation in a while, so I think I might use this, but then dip my sponge into this cushion foundation just to kind of apply, just to even, because this is pretty dark. This is for like when I was in tan in the summer, you know. So it's too dark for me to even wear at the moment, but I think that it would be a good one because it is a good it's a good foundation. So I think it would be good to help blend in because I know I like this one. So, life updates. I wouldn't say there's been a lot. I just think this last week has been a very emotional week for me. Just, I mean, it's not even like, I don't know. It's not like nothing like really tragic happened. I just like, I think everything, like all the stress I've been having lately with like school and I don't know, it's just kind of all of a sudden just hitting me. And, well, part of it doesn't help that I'm on my period, so that's a big factor. But I don't know, I just feel like I just really was hit with it this week. YouTube is like an enjoyment, like it's about makeup, and like it's just kind of like my stress-free side of it. And obviously, like, I'm never like stressed about YouTube, but obviously it's on the back of my mind, like, oh, I gotta get a video up this week. And for you, obviously, you can't tell, but for me, I can tell a difference. Like, if I'm pushing YouTube aside so much that, like, I don't even want to upload and, like, I'm just pushing it away, that's how I can tell that it really was affecting me. Because usually, like, I get, like, in ruts where I don't want to film a lot just because it's so much, like, to set up and, like, I don't know. I'm a pain in the butt. I can just tell if it's really affecting me if I don't even want to not even film, because I get in ruts about not filming like often sometimes, but just the fact of not even like feeling like, oh, I need to edit a video, like I want to edit a video, I kind of want to like turn away, like go to that side of my life and just kind of focus on makeup and nothing stress-free. Like if I have like no pre-film videos, I have no motivation to film or to edit or any of that, like that's when you know it's kind of been odd for me, because I'm not like that. I know there's YouTubers that go weeks at a time without posting, but I'm not like that. Like I really consistently post. Like I try to post twice a week. And like this year too, it's been a little bit of a downfall just because of scholarships and like all this stuff that I'm trying to get done before college. Because if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, I'm a senior in high school this year. So it's just been really stressful trying to figure all this college stuff out because I don't know, I'm so back and forth with my decisions. So it's just one thing after another, and it's just kind of really just been stressful. But I would say that's kind of like the main thing. I just haven't really had the motivation. I've been busy, but like it wasn't like that busy. And I think it was just kind of, I don't know, it was just a very emotional week. Just cried about everything for no reason, because you know, if you're a girl, you just can't control it. And I was busy too. My brother's hockey season kind of ended like about a week, 2 weeks ago. And I make hockey videos for them, which I've talked about before. So like a cool like over the like year-long montage. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on too. So YouTube kind of got pushed on the back burner. And I'm just going to take my Maybelline Age Rewind and Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. You know, I don't know. I feel like just everything just kind of, YouTube just got pushed on the back burner. I've just been a little bit stressed out lately with school and life. I don't know. It was just kind of sad too because my high school team, hockey team, had a big section final game and we lost to our rival school 2-3. So it was a really good game and it was just like really emotional too. And you guys were like, oh, hockey, but like for me and especially like a couple of my friends, we're so like that is like how I was raised was hockey because my brother's in hockey. And I don't know, it just really was sad because it's like the last time they'll ever play as a team, my grade anyway. And you guys just know how it is in high school with sports, and the last time they ever, it's like the saddest thing you ever see is the last time they walk off that field or court or rink or whatever. I don't know, I just feel like I haven't even just sat down, like when I filmed that January, February favorites and like kind of like Georgetown makeup update, that was it 2 weeks ago? See, I'm so thrown off too because in Minnesota we have had like the record amount of snowfall this year. Like we haven't had a whole lot of snow the last few years, and all of a sudden this year it's like insane. I'm literally an old person. I'm talking about the weather. I talk about the weather I feel like a lot on my channel in the winter. It's because it affects me a lot. So my days are so thrown off on when I've been filming because I've literally had like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off in a week just because of the amount of snow. So I just feel like I'm just so out of everything for some reason. I am going to take a little bit of the Smack Strobe Cream. I've been using this a lot lately. I mentioned it in that video. I wanted to use products that I've been talking about recently, but also that I haven't. And honestly, off camera, all I've been using is my Physicians Formula Healthy Skin, Healthy Foundation, why can't I think of the name of it? The Healthy Foundation. Because I love that stuff so much. And then I've just been using this. I've just been really wearing like natural makeup. I think when I use an oil on my skin, it looks 10 times better with a lot of these foundations, especially that L'Oreal one. But the L'Oreal concealer, I keep trying it and I just can't. It's drying my skin out so much. Okay, so I did also post on my Instagram story saying that if you do have any questions for me, because I am going to be putting an update, to let me know. Like, I put like a questions thing in. And I actually had a couple questions. Naya Love said, how was your day? Well, I kind of explained how my day was. Yesterday was pretty good. I didn't do a lot. I don't know. I just feel like it's just a lot of personal stuff for me going on that it's just been just stressful, but it was pretty good. Okay, I have this Essence Brighten Up powder that I'm going to use under my eyes. My day today is decent. What time is it? It's 9:20 in the morning on a Saturday morning, and I am up and filming, which that is an accomplishment for me. I went to bed at like before 10 o'clock last night. Well, I don't know if I really fell asleep before then, but I honestly, like, all I could think about was how excited I was to film today. I was like, oh my gosh, I get to film. And like, those are the moments, like, when I get excited to film is when I want to film, because it's like, I get like, when I sit back and I watch people constantly post videos, then I'm like, I just want to keep doing it. Like, I just want to, like, if I get in those ruts and then I see people posting, then I'm like, oh, I just want to post. I miss it. So I'm actually really excited to be filming today. I'm going to use a little powder. This is the old Superstay Better Skin powder that I am running terribly low on, that they reformulated it, and I heard it isn't the same, and so I don't really want to buy it. I'm actually really disappointed in you, Maybelline. Like, that is so sad. I'm going to skip my face. I'm going to go to my brows. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, like, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but I just don't like the color of it. I have the shade Taupe, and it's just a little too red for me. I probably should have just gotten, like, medium brown or whatever it was, but, you know me. So I, like, kind of, like, mixed my pencils. I like to use this one a little bit in the front. And then I'll just kind of, I don't know. I feel like I never really show me doing my brows on camera. I always cut it out just because I feel like it's boring. And I like get so close to the mirror, but maybe today will be the day that I show you. Okay, I also got another question saying, well, somebody said she really enjoyed my ebook, which thank you. That's another thing that's kind of been on my mind is like, I've sold some, but I haven't, like, a lot of my ebooks, like, I haven't sold a lot, and I didn't really know, like, I didn't really have an image in my mind of how much I would sell. But I don't know, so I'm kind of deciding what I want to do with that, if I want to continue to try to sell it or if I want to put it on the back burner for a little while. But yeah, so I'm not really exactly sure what I want to do with that yet. I did want to do a video that Jocelyn Claire did, who I love on YouTube here. One of my friends here, I'll link her down below. But she did a video about like the subscriber tag or something, and I kind of really want to do that. So I think I'll do that as a separate video. But I might do that Truthful YouTuber tag. I don't want to do like too many tag videos, but I don't know if I could combine them together. I mean, I suppose it depends on how long they are too, because sometimes like they could get too long, having both of them. So I don't know, let me know. Would you like to see the Truthful YouTuber tag, or would you like to see the subscriber? I think I'll film the subscriber one after this one, after I'm filming this video, but I might do the Truthful YouTuber one if a lot of people want to see it. I don't know, I'm very transparent. I have done 2 videos on what it's like to be a smaller YouTuber and like just a YouTuber in general, so I will link those down below. I just used my CoverGirl Lid Lockup eyeshadow primer. I started to read what Leah had said about my ebook, and then I stopped reading the question. Then she said, will you ever be doing any more everyday makeup drawers? And that is another thing I want to talk about too, is I did used to do them like monthly last year, and I thought they were getting like decent views, but the reason why I look at views for you guys is it's like, what are you guys enjoying to watch? Because I don't want to post videos that you aren't enjoying. It's not all about the views, but I want to post things that I enjoy filming, but also that you enjoy watching, you know? So that's kind of why I stopped a little bit, because I felt like they weren't like getting as much. Well, actually, I kind of got distracted with other stuff. So I just kind of got distracted from them. I will still post them if you guys like them. I just felt like it was getting boring too, because I was using I do use the same products all the time on an everyday basis. When I'm filming, I use different ones, but like on an everyday basis, I do use a lot of the same products, which I know a lot of people like, because people who watch my videos, most of you are normal people who have a normal makeup, just a makeup bag they use every single day. So I get I'm the same. I use a lot of the same products. I do change stuff out. So I will continue to do those monthly if you'd like. I honestly just kind of got distracted from it. It wasn't like I intentionally really stopped doing it. Yeah. I'm trying to decide what eyeshadow palette I want to use. Got my Profusion, the Siennas palette. Actually, I might pull this one out today. I do like this palette a lot. And I have some single shadows that I want to reach into. So yes, I will do some more everyday makeup drawer videos. They will make a comeback eventually. I'm gonna take Adventurous. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about was my empties videos. I did do those like every couple months, because you guys, honestly, I don't use up products, like 25 products every single month. Like, some people like are excessive in life. Like, I don't use up that many products. Yes, I use a lot of the same products every day. I'm not trying a bunch of new products. But I think an empties video like every season is kind of what I was ending up doing. I don't even remember the last time I posted one. Probably November or December. So I do have a pile of products down there that, I'm pointing down there because it's in a bin below my desk, that I am going to be talking about. I'm going to film that hopefully today too. See, you guys, I'm just so in the filming mood that I just want to get it done. And beauty videos are just going to make a comeback for a little bit on my channel. even after I made a huge rant that I wasn't going to. Empty videos, everyday makeup drawer videos, those will be coming back. I just feel like the everyday makeup drawer video, the last time I posted one, just didn't have like as much feedback, so I just kind of didn't do it. I was like, put it on the back burner. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I think today I might film, oh my gosh, I have like 4 videos that I might film today. My poor camera. It's a good thing I got up early. So I also might film my favorite Christian music. And I don't know if that's really going to be like a huge excitement for you guys, but I think that's just on my heart to just kind of share that because it is a major part of me, and there's a lot of songs that I have that aren't even just like worship songs. They're more like just like about yourself and just kind of like not self-help, but like just motivating almost. So that's kind of why I want to post that. I know I've had some requests to do it. I don't know if I'm going to have an overall like huge response to it, but I think I'm going to still post it anyway. I like that shade. I think I had some shadow on my brush before, and that's why it's a little different than what it looks like in the pan. But like, it's a pigmented shade. I don't know. I don't really want this really intricate look because I kind of have places to be today. I think for the shadow, I'm going to use this Ulta Beauty one because I haven't used it yet. It's like this purpley shadow in Beauty Junky. I might dip into, I have a couple other single shadows I might dip into, but it is kind of like this like devoted shade, so maybe I'll throw a little bit of that kind of in the outer portion of my lid and drag it in. I really have been enjoying this brush. I have a lot of sample products that I got from my teacher that she gave me, and I'm actually loving a lot of them, especially this brush. This is by SL Miss Glam, and it's the SB68 brush. I'll investigate and I'll link it down below if I can find it. But it's really soft, great for like, I don't know why it's not focusing. Great for like getting like in the, like, oh, right in the crease. So I'm gonna go on that purpley shade. This palette is just so pigmented. Do I think these shadows are the most blendable shadows? Like, no, like they're not like, honestly, I think my Jaclyn Hill palette is like the best eyeshadow quality that I have in my collection. But are they really like decent? Pretty decent for, this whole thing is $9.99. And for the everyday person, I think this is just amazing. Now, if you're this like shadow snob, like I can be sometimes, not to be in a rude way, like, because I can be that way too. If you want to do these intricate cut creases and everything, well, this palette would be good, but it's not like amazing for that. I also want to apologize. I know people hate it when YouTubers apologize for things, but snowblower is going outside because we did get more snow last night, so if you can hear humming in the background, I apologize, but it is what it is. Oh, also, I want to update you guys on a Netflix show that I have been so into, which credits to my friend Emily because she, oh, it's so pretty. She actually got me into this show. It's called Quantico, and I know it's really not like that new. I'm actually going to use the brush that they give us, like the double-ended, the flatter side, and my Mario Badescu spray to wet this, but this show is actually really intriguing. I'm on the last episode of the first season as I'm filming this right now, and it is so like, I think I know, like, because sometimes you can just guess how the show is going to end, you know? But like, there are times that I think I know how it's gonna end, and then it's like completely different. Like, I'm so off. So this is an insanely pretty shadow. Side note, I just got sidetracked. I always just like don't go for it, but like, holy cats. So it's about like this group of kids that go through the FBI training course, but it like flashes back and forth from like their training for it, for when they're like actually like working in the workforce. And one of the students gets framed for a bombing that happens, and it's just kind of all about that. So if you don't like flashing forward and back through things, you would not like it, but it is a really intriguing show, and it always throws me for a loop, so I really like it. And it's not like creepy either, which is nice because sometimes like I love Criminal Minds. Like, if you guys watch my channel, you know I love Criminal Minds, but like I can't watch that show really by myself at night because I get a little freaked out. I mean, I can, but like sometimes when I'm laying in bed, like I just like, I'll watch YouTube, like I'll catch up on YouTube at night. With Criminal Minds, like I just don't want to do that when I'm laying in the dark, but like Quantico I can watch because it's not like creepy. I don't know, it's just really like, it keeps you like wanting to watch more. When I first started it, I was like, I like it. I'm not exactly sure how I feel, but now I'm kind of like hooked. And I think there's 3 seasons on Netflix. I did get this like single shadow by Ella Eden London. I have no idea where it came from. It was another sample from my teacher. But I think I might just try a little bit of it and place it kind of like in the center of my lid just to kind of brighten a little bit. It looks like this. It's in the shade called Julia. It's kind of like the cheapest packaging ever though. It's literally falling apart. I started to watch that Abducted like in Plain Sight movie that was going on. I was watching it with Isaac. And it was just too like, it left me with a weird feeling. I stopped watching in the middle of it because I was like, I can't watch this. Like this is just, we were both like, can't watch this. Okay, so I am gonna finish my eye look because I know my camera is gonna probably spaz again. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take the shade Polite, highlight my brow bone. Skin color shade for me. Just kind of clean up the edges. I'm going to, there's really not a lot of fallout. There's a little bit, but not a lot. I'm gonna clean up my eyes. I'm gonna put on some mascara, which I didn't even grab. I'll let you know which one I end up using. I'm just gonna shut my camera off just because it's overheating so much. And then I will be back to finish my face, and yeah. So, I'm back. I did use the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and then I took a little bit of the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black on top, used the Essence Lash Princess on the bottom, and then on my lower lash line, all I did was a little bit of Adventurous, which was in my crease before, and then Devoted. Let's move back to the face now, because I feel like I need a little bit of like bronzing. So I'm going to take the Catrice Sun Lover Glow Bronzer, I believe is what it's called, in the shade Sun Kissed Bronze. I do like this. I enjoy this product a lot. I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics 133 brush. This is like a little bit more of a glowier bronzer. It's not like shimmery or anything, but it does add a little bit of like some life to your skin. So I really like it. I don't want a lot though. I don't need to be like overly done. So I had to pause the video, you know, because of my battery dying, but I literally like got sucked in because I'm on the last episode of season 1 of Quantico, so I'm like literally watching it. Oh, you guys, it is so good. I do also want to go in with the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in the shade Sun Kissed as well. Wow. And this one, I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics 134 brush and just hit a little bit more of the hollows of my cheeks. And just like a little bit more on the forehead. I do really like this bronzer, especially for like contouring. I feel like it always looks more harsh on camera too, because like in person it doesn't look that harsh. Also, this foundation combo is very natural. I don't look like I have a cake face on, which I like. Isn't my favorite finish of all time? No. But I don't think it looks too terrible at the moment. Okay, so I actually didn't know which blush I was going to take, but I'm going to take this Flower Beauty one because it matches my eye look. The Flower Pot blush in Sweet Pea, Real Techniques blush brush. And just add a little bit of a pop to my cheeks. I do want to buy the Flower Beauty cream blushes because I've heard great things about them. And I'm also like not a big blush person, so I feel like I would like the cream blush. A lot of people are obsessed with blush and I just am not. I just don't ever go for like a really doll face look, you know? I want to take my Catrice highlighting powder, I don't know why I said Essence, and just kind of hit like all over my face with this just because I love this product because it just creates a nice dewy look and just like gives you just like a healthy finish. So I honestly, what I like to do is just take this big fluffy brush. Mine's from Morphe. It's a fan brush, but I got it in a set, so it's not a specific one. And I just like to like hit my whole face just to kind of, it's kind of, honestly, I've never tried the Hourglass ones, but it does remind me a lot of it just because I've heard like what they're like. And I feel like maybe Jessica said it was similar. I don't know. But I think it's really pretty. Now I do want to add a little bit more highlight. So I want to compare the Gerard Cosmetics Star Powder in Grace to the Pixie and Aspen Ovard Highlight in London Luster. I haven't used this Pixie one in forever. They look like, I mean, they're a little bit different, but like on the face, I think they're gonna look pretty similar. Pixie on this side. This is a little bit powdery, but we'll make it work. I don't want like a ton though. Pretty. And the Gerard Cosmetics one. The Gerard is a very punchy highlight too. I think the Gerard emphasize, well, they're very similar. I think the Gerard, honestly, like when you first put it on is a ba-bam. The Pixie one is too, but like, I don't know. They're very similar. This Gerard one is like $36 though. I love the packaging. It does feel a little cheap though, and it is really expensive. The Aspen one is still expensive, but it's like 15 or 18 something, so it's a little bit cheaper. I'm gonna hit my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this stuff. I use it like on an everyday basis, and I've never been obsessed with a highlight or a setting spray, but I just love this stuff. I like to use my fan brush to fan my face. Isn't that kind of funny? I don't know why I find that funny, but I find it funny. And then the last thing I want to do is I do want to stick a little bit of brow gel on. I'm going to take the Essence Make Me Brow in the blonde shade. Haven't used this in forever either. Just to kind of set in place. This stuff isn't like too restricting on the brows or anything, but it does kind of help them stay somewhat in place. I got this e.l.f. just, I think it's called the Tinted Lip Oil in Nude Kiss. It's a really pretty shade. Well, this is the completed look. My hair is a mess, just forget that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you stick around. Let me know down in the comments, just, I don't know, just say hi. I love to chat with you guys. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link down below all of the products that I used, along with the videos that, or the channels that I mentioned, all of that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.